everything, but it's inside me, so I understand everything. I guess I just start off with the help. I mean, when I basically I'm gonna give you my my views and what I've been through, like coming up from the ghetto, coming from the hood. We ate whatever was in front of us. You know what I mean, like, and always had to do with a meat course. Like being from the hood, every corner store you go to corner stores, nothing but trash. I mean, it's true what they say. Every hood got like about 5 corner stores, and it's all about just selling alcohol and giving these unhealthy snacks. I mean, because we don't have healthy selections in this world, especially if you're from a neighborhood that's like low cost of living. Basically, like if you don't have much and you surrounded by stores that's gonna give you basically trash. You know what I mean? Just snack foods, just stuff that's gonna ruin your body instead of helping you. And also, man, it's like every hood got a liquor store. It just what they put us in. The situations like, oh, you born from this section, you're ready meant to have a certain life, which is a low frequency life where you're going to jail, you're going to prison, you're always committing crimes. I mean, they want us in that cycle. That's why they put all the same things. There's nothing new, never new. So growing up from the hood, we'll eat whatever put in front of us, and when we had the means to eat, basically, so whatever grandma put in front of us. I mean, it might not have been much, but we're grateful for it. But we didn't think twice about what's this gonna do to me in 10 years. It's gonna make me have skin problems. It's gonna make me have health problems, diabetes. I mean, grandma had diabetes. I mean, it just growing up, we didn't think about that. Nobody put that in our head. Like, you gotta be healthy, and you're gonna start feeling it in your bones when you hit 30. You're gonna start feeling it. That's true. What them say. You ever heard them old school say when you hit a certain age, you're gonna feel it. It's true, but it really depends how deep you are in this unhealthy living, this unhealthy lifestyle, and you combine unhealthy eating with a negative attitude, a negative state of mind. That just treacherous. That's almost like going to war with yourself and you losing the battle, cause you surrendered. So me me drinking cokes every day as a kid. I mean, like, at young age, eating all these meats, eating all this pork chops, and whoa, just me saying that, man, it don't settle my stomach good. Me saying how when I was younger, I was eating all these cokes. I mean, I was drinking all these cokes and eating pork chops and eating steaks, and I mean, it don't. Just thinking about it, it makes my stomach turn. Cause we don't come from much, so whatever is put in front of us, we're gonna take it. We're grateful. We was grateful for it, but we just didn't know nothing about health. We didn't know nothing how it's gonna affect us along the way. How it's gonna mess up your immune system. Like, no one touched. We was from the hood. We was getting all our food from the corner store. You know what I mean? Like, somebody asked us if we wanted something. They were trying to be nice to us. They're trying to give us something. They're going to the corner store. You want something? Something? Want me to bring you something back from the corner store? While I get this 40 and give me my cigarettes? Oh, you want a bag of chips? Would you want the pork skins? I'm gonna get you that. I'm gonna give you a 3-liter Coke too. See, that's how they show love to us. Cause they didn't know. They thought they were doing good. They were going to the store to get other poison, and they bring back poison for us. They didn't know. I mean, just cause you from the hood, they know what they doing. They know that we don't got no rides, so we can't go to the grocery store. So we got to go to the ones that are around the neighborhood. The ones around the neighborhood, they ain't gonna get you the nutrition that you need to survive, that you need to live. You understand? You understand? So I see as I'm growing up that after I eat the slab of meat, after I eat, you know what I mean, this food, these meats, I'll get sluggish, I'll get tired. I mean, after I eat, I basically wanted to take a nap. And I was like, man, why do I always feel like this after I eat a slab of meat? Then I started thinking about it, like, why I feel sluggish and why I always feel tired after I eat. It's from the food. It's from what I was eating. It'll make me feel tired and sluggish after I get done with a meal. I wanted to go sleep. Low energy. That's why I was talking about low energy or high energy. And foods have the same thing. When you eat a couple slabs of pork, you're gonna feel sluggish, you're gonna feel greasy, you're gonna feel, but you eat some sweet potatoes with some, I mean, just sweet potatoes. You don't have to go all out. I mean, we put all this stuff in our mind that we gotta get so much protein, and basically all that protein is gonna be hard to flush out your body. So you can't have too much protein. You can't have too much meat. It's gonna be stuck in there. You gotta break all that stuff down and cleanse your body, cleanse your liver. I mean, you wanna last in this lifetime and without going through all these problems. Got to go see the doctor all the time. That's why I was like, man, when I became spiritual, and I've been spiritual for a long time. I was like in my teens. I was searching. I was looking for God. I mean, and now I found God. I did my sun gazing. I started sun gazing about 5 years ago. But spiritual, God been on my life. I can't even think that far. Probably when it came first in my head when I was like 9. God, I mean, why am I here? And that's just as far as I can remember. So when I started sun gazing about 5 years ago, I started thinking about frequencies, high vibrations, and living not only in the 2D or 3D, living in the 5-dimensional, as in like showing empathy. I mean, just not just thinking about yourself. It's all about what I want. It's all about what I feel. It's all about, oh, they're always talking about me, man. Why did God do this to me? And not thinking like that. Thinking like everybody's part of God. Everybody. Everything's God. Everything's God. I mean, and everything that you see is God. Like that, you start showing people respect and empathy. you start showing people love, like that's your mom. I mean, on the street, you treat them like that's your mom or somebody that you cherish, like that's your kid. You should treat everybody like that. You treat everybody because you know that they're a part of God, and there's a bigger picture than what your little small mind thinks, and that's what they put us. Because we're born we're born, we don't have no memory of where we came from. We don't have no memory of what the spirit is, what a conscience is. I told you I was going to get into it. I told you I was going to get into it. And now I'm going live. Live right here. All my stuff is live. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for watching. Thank you, homies. Thank you, homegirl. Man, I started sun gazing. And my spirit wanted it. My spirit wanted to me to be healthy. I was drinking, before that, I was drinking 3 liters. I mean, just a day, probably. A Coke. You know what I mean? Now and then I might pop a Coke up. You know what I mean? But not like that. It's mostly water, juices.